Hello, I'm Kyle Loxton, joined by Kyle, and you're now listening to the SoulInsights Podcast. Let it rain, be the forecast. C&K coming through with a new broadcast. UK raised at a show on the dog tag. Everything changed, but we always stay on track. Straight face in the place, yeah, I'm on that. Every week a new episode on tap. Same phase, new pace, better contact. Socials, SoulInsights Index, we follow that. Follow that. Follow that. Follow that.
Howdy.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hello.
We took a little break, but we're back because we thought we'd sit on this album for a little bit. I think it actually was worth it as well.
Yeah, it was worth doing an extra week for this.
Yeah.
Where ones we don't care about as much don't really matter, does it? But this one obviously is a bit more.
So another album review.
Tunes.
Logic. Ultra.
85. Ultra. 85. 10 years in the making, basically.
Ultra.
So, you know.
Yeah, so we'll give our initial, our standard album review.
Yup.
Thoughts, feelings, rankings, lyrics.
Yeah. But first, normal shit.
So music rec will go when we do the album.
Yeah, we'll do each of our favourite songs, unless it's the same one, and then we'll just add that one, which I don't think it is. So
is there a catch up? You've got Chish and Phipps now, actually.
Yeah,
Banging
my
sponsor.
football club's sponsored by a Chish and Phipps shop and a little fucking beach
Banging
side shop. We have been spanked multiple times.
Fuck it.
We did draw 0-0, which was our first ever clean sheet. We've obviously won full season, started pre-season now, but it's our first ever clean sheet in like 20 games maybe. So
banging.
yeah, that's one thing. Man of the match for me, but I injured myself and now I'm fucked. So, you know, it all goes well, doesn't it? No,
Yeah,
exactly. You know, we lost 16-0 the game after, but joke's on us.
That's what it is. And the season starts,
SOCK,
isn't it? Speaking of football, you said it started today.
Premier League is starting in
16th.
48 minutes from when I've said this. Friday night, 16th of August.
How many games? Just one?
Yeah, you always have one game on the Friday night. It's Man United Fulham today. So Man United will be sitting pretty at the bottom of the table for a day. or a week maybe. Or forever. Who knows? Yeah. Yeah. You done anything?
Ooh.
No. Yeah, you have actually, haven't you? You have actually
done
stuff.
It did beach lifeguard course. So that was intense, but insane. Just go to the beach, simulate different rescues, conscious and unconscious, and you just paddle out, get battered, and it was insane. And
surf instructor.
Yeah, straight after that,
well.
once you pass that, you can do surf instructing, so you have your initial assessment, see whether you're any good, and then they carry on. So banging. So now got to do some extra work somewhere, and then it could be a surf instructor. Banging. Teach people to backflip off a wave.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Just lead by example.
Like that banging job thing that I sent to you.
Oh, yeah.
Job
opportunity.
Yeah, jokes.
Just would do that.
Oh, it's just a shame that they just look for a female thing, isn't it? But is that 2024 vibes?
You
I
can
don't
pretend
know.
you're female if you want.
But, right. Yeah.
Right, Game Film TV. Yeah. The game's jokes, so we'll do that last. TV, it's out at the end of the month. I can't remember the date, 28th maybe of August. Lord of the Rings of Power, Season 2.
Shit.
Hopefully better than the first season, which is alright, but it just started off real fucking slow. So we'll see about that. Film is Alien Romulus, which Sneak did a cool little collaboration with, so if you want to go on Sneak and see.
Have you got it?
I don't know. I can't
don't know.
justify.
Oh.
No, I don't have it. No,
okay.
I can't justify spending constantly on Sneak because they do fucking stuff every month. I'd be spending £100 a month on it, and I can't really be doing that.
Well, I might be able to whack in a cocktail. You never know. Won't be able to do that one. I guess that's limited edition. But like you said, as soon as you saw the surfboard, it was just like, why?
Exactly.
But apparently the film's banging, so check it out.
Yeah, I'm going to check it out.
I don't know if you need to know aliens before watching that.
No, just turn up and watch it and see what happens.
Yeah.
The game is that game that went on TikTok viral. Thank goodness you're here.
See.
Which is actually on PlayStation as well.
I think it's on Switch as well.
Yeah, when you said that, I assumed it was just on Switch, and then I went on the PS app and saw it on the PlayStation Store for like 16
like British
maybe.
humour.
So it looks fucking hilarious.
Takes the mick out of Barnsley, I think.
Barnsley.
And I think Jacksepticeye, I think some of the like YouTubers are playing it. And they're saying like it's really funny. I don't think it's that long a game, but it's one of those like Rick and Morty, maybe South Park.
Shits and gigs games.
Yeah.
Cool, so that's that.
Banging. Right, cocktail. We are going today for Peach Smash or Bourbon.
Skinny peach
to make
smash.
it that. So let's go. Ginger beer, bourbon, peaches, brown sugar, lemon juice. Add the peaches. What do you want to do the thing?
You read it. You're better at reading than me.
Good. Add the peaches, lemon juice, and brown sugar to a blender. Blend until smooth. Alternatively, you can muddle the peaches, lemon juice, and brown sugar until well combined. Strain through a fine mesh sieve. Then add to a cocktail shaker, half-filled of ice. Add bourbon and shake well. As a general rule of thumb, shake for about 15 seconds or until the entire cocktail is chilled to the touch. Pour into a chilled glass and top off with ginger beer. Garnish with basil and a fresh peach slice. That sounds really nice, actually.
Cool. I mean, that just tastes like peach juice.
Well, that reminds you had the new Monster, didn't you?
Yeah, I wouldn't call it new. It's American import, peaches and cream, Monster Reserve. First time I've ever seen it. It's probably the best one I've ever had. So
you could probably put that in that.
Jokes. Yeah. There's also, in the shop where I got it, you've got green tea Monster, which I'll get next time. So.
Well, when we say we can,
but they're expensive as fuck.
We can do a session. We might even be able to make a video or something, and we'll just see if what sort of cocktails we can just blend together.
Mash loads of fucking shit together.
It'd be interesting to see if when you put like carbonated stuff with the cocktail, whether it changes the whole texture and way how it's done. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
you'd
it's
have
just sometimes a bit irritating.
Fucking putting it in different ways and that, so that it mixes better and fucking all that shit.
Yeah.
And that.
So you can have like a couple monsters and fuck about that. To be fair,
that'd
be quite jokes. But yeah, there we go. That was quite nice.
Go and try it.
Peaches. I get my peaches out and right. Shit.
You didn't get the word from the book.
That was one thing I forgot. Well, word of wisdom is logic, so he speaks wisdom, doesn't he?
Yeah, so just go and listen to Interstellar and you'll get some facts.
Exactly.
So.
Fuck, I completely forgot about that. Oh well.
Philly boy.
Right, let's go straight into it.
So we're going on to Logic, Ultra 85, a bit early. Right. Overall thoughts.
I actually really enjoyed it. Even first listen, and after a week now, I'd say it's still probably just as good.
How much have you actually listened to it?
I mean, going back and forth to my surf place, I just had that on repeat, so probably maybe like 20 times.
Fucking hell. It's probably more than me then.
Yeah, I just left it on in the car. So it's just like, I don't really... The only thing I think with this album is there's nothing that's catchy, but I just like listening to it.
Yeah, it's a good listen throughout.
Yeah. I mean, are there many hooks in this? Did you pick any out? I think it all just kind of blends into like some sort of story.
Yeah, it does, but you've got...
There might be a couple of hooks, but...
I mean, Deja Vu because it's Fade Away, isn't it?
But when I think of Logic, I wouldn't think of hooks.
No.
I just think of bars.
Fear is catchy kind of thing with like the whole fucking tune and all that. I think Antidote is, but obviously it's the harsh bass on it. Yeah. Which is obviously like a lot of stuff we listen to. They're kind of like 44 Ever is as well. They're all kind of similar bars, in a way, but it's Logic's way, and it doesn't have to be your typical catchy bullshit.
Hook, verse sort of thing.
It's kind of random sort of thing.
Yeah. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah.
It's not quite the Incredible True Story.
Yeah, it seems
we
the
stuck
same
in
era,
the past.
But it was more interesting to see from his previous projects what the message is, because obviously Logic's all about a message, to be honest, isn't it?
Yeah.
So his past projects, I feel like his message doesn't hit me personally as much as his older stuff. So like I kind of switch off with when he's trying to give you a message. It's just like I can't be asked to hear it. But
stuff in this is more like the older stuff, because obviously it's all, I assume, been recorded over the course of fucking 10 years. So
reflecting on a lot of things.
Yeah. So yeah, I like the album. Again, it's not like the best album that he's got, but it's up there with... I'll do rankings at some point, and I've got to try and figure out where to put that, because I haven't put it in yet. But yeah. I asked ChatGPT what it thought of Ultra 85, so I'll read that out now so we get its thoughts as well. I haven't read this either, so jokes on it. Ultra 85 is a concept within Logic's discography. How do you fucking say that? Is fascinating because it showcases his talent for building narratives and engaging with his fan base on a deeper level. The idea of a mythical or ultimate album, which was never fully realised or released, adds a layer of intrigue to his body of work. It reflects how Logic blends fiction with reality, creating a universe where music is not just a collection of songs, but part of a larger story that fans can get lost in. On one hand, Ultra 85 represents ambition and the idea of an artist's ways striving for something greater, something on the horizon that keeps both the artist and the fans motivated and excited. On the other hand, it also speaks to the playful and sometimes elusive nature of Logic's approach to his career, teasing something big but leaving its full realization to the imagination of his listeners. If anything, the concept of Ultra 85 adds depth to Logic's work and contributes to the sense of mystery and creativity that surrounds his music. It's a reminder of how music can transcend its medium to become part of a broader cultural narrative, especially when an artist is willing to experiment and push boundaries. That sounds about right, to be honest. He wants to engage his fans. He's now doing music for the fans. There's a line that he fucking says. It's probably in Interstellar, actually. You might have it written down in the lyrics. Possibly, where he's like, you can't quit your 9 to 5 because that's unrealistic, and people try and do something, but they don't get rich quick from it, so it makes them stop.
Makes them think, what's the point, yeah.
But you need to keep on, like, if you're enjoying doing it, who gives a fuck if anybody sees it? If it's seen by like two people,
£2,
yeah,
isn't it? You're enjoying it. Like at the end of the day, like you get money, like anyway. To be honest, if you really wanted to,
yeah, you got to do something to pass time until your inevitable demise.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
well, your Logic hat, I just realised.
Yeah, I am.
I just realised.
Yeah, I was going to wear a shirt, but I didn't.
But what you said there, where he's incredibly narrative and getting the fans lost in a journey, which is what Ultra 85 was about. Well, that's the date we saw him.
Yeah, Chicago 15th.
Fun fact: we
November,
flew all the way there because he wasn't going to come to the UK, was he?
No, and he probably never will
until he, quote unquote, retired.
Yeah, it was technically his last show before he retired.
But saying like narrative, and I knew it was going to be quite a cinematic piece because obviously recently he's always been that, isn't it? Very Tarantino inspired, and I think he wants to go more into the realm of cinematography and things like that. I think he's done rapping that now. I think he's just like, fuck this. The next branch is cinema for him.
He's got loads of albums that are like done but it's not released, so he'll keep releasing music, you'd imagine. Like,
he loves to skip
random shit, you know what I mean? Yeah. But dive into other stuff. Obviously he's been writing books, he's been doing his singing as well, his guitar playing, and I'm pretty sure he has written a movie as well, so obviously it just has to do it. But he's been in a few random films, like acting and shit. He's been in like The Last of Us and that, and games, so
does all sorts.
Yeah, exactly. Just doing whatever the fuck he wants. Just fuck everybody, I'm going to do what I want. It's in College Park at the end of the album where he's like, I'm just fucking terrified. I don't want to be in my 50s rapping about fucking whatever. I want to be able to sing, play guitar, write. That kind of thing. Like, I don't want rap to define me.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Thing, which I don't think it does, because he has branched out so much.
I mean, you guess you'll always be known as the rapper, because that's the thing that made you. So you can't put it to one side, because if it wasn't for rap, you wouldn't be where you are.
Yeah, but you can obviously grow and
you
branch out, can't you?
Gatekeep and just be known as just that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like people stuck in an era of people as well, isn't it? I mean, like Suicide Boys gets it, isn't it? Where it's just like you're just stuck as a rapper and you're stuck as a 2015 rapper as well. It's just like, well, back then I was like 20.
But then
how am I going to have the same mindset on me?
There's a line in Soul Food 2 where it's, your new shit ain't good as your old shit till your new shit is your old shit, son. So everybody obviously thinks we do it. I mean, we are in the same way with Logic as well. His older music is better to us, but then you give like his newer projects 5 years and you might think completely different about them, and you might really like them. It's just obviously it needs to sit on it. We've spent fucking 9 years listening to The Incredible True Story.
Exactly.
Of course, an album that's been out for 2 weeks ain't gonna.
It's like Eminem,
trumpet, is it? Yeah, exactly. You've listened to his music.
Like how long he's been around?
Nearly 30 years.
Yeah, exactly. It's like some
25 years.
Show. How can you compare that to a new one? Because that's had a lot more time in the field, isn't it? Yeah,
you've listened to it so much that it's just like it's in your head. You just know everything about it.
Exactly.
So,
I think it's worth it.
Was it worth the wait? It's an awkward fucking question because he's been working on it for 10 years. Obviously,
I would say
it's the prequel to the Incredible True Story.
Yeah, I wasn't necessarily waiting for it.
No, but
so I wouldn't say like. I just let him do his own thing. Like when he announced he retired and then just came back, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let him just live his life, do whatever. I'm not necessarily waiting on anything from him. I'm just like, right, if you release something, I'll just check it out. You know what I mean? So I wasn't. I mean, if NF announced something, I'd be waiting for that. I don't know. It's a different sort of way how I listen to artists. So, like you say, Logic, I like that he does all this random shit. So it's kind of like if he does something, I'll check it out as like a fan, isn't it? Where it's not just solely the music. Where I know NF is like, okay, I actually want to really check out this album. So I don't know. It was more. Yeah, I just liked it.
Yeah, but you
I wouldn't necessarily say I was waiting 10 years for it.
Well, no, because I mean, back then it's not like people really knew that much, knew about it. It's kind of he
mentioned it time ago, didn't he?
He said he put a tweet out in 2021 saying Ultra 85 2024. Because I remember when he tweeted it.
Oh, right.
And obviously it's happened, but it's been a long time in the making, obviously, and. Yeah, he's been working on it for a decade kind of thing.
Okay, the question to you then would be, rather than say like 9 years, when you saw that tweet, do you think it was worth that wait since you saw it?
Again, like you,
like 4 years,
not really paid much attention to the fact that you're waiting for it because you know he's going to release a load of other shit in the meantime. He releases stuff every year.
And you know it'd probably be alright as well, wouldn't it? It's not going to be absolute shite. You like to think not.
No, none of his work's been shit.
No.
Even the albums you don't listen to as much, it's still a decent album. It's just the replayability might not be there,
exactly.
or I can't listen to it as much as I did for his old stuff, or maybe I'm not as much into music now, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I fucking used to spam Logic and only Logic, and now it's
exactly.
like more people that I listen to. So where if this came out 10 years ago, I'd listen to it on repeat for fucking 6 months and listen to nothing else at all. Whereas now it's not like that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you were necessarily waiting for it, but it's a cool album and it's not disappointed. So.
I mean, look how consistent he's been with his releases.
Yeah, he releases every year, and sometimes he's 2 projects a year. Because he's released something like 20 projects in a decade.
Oh, yeah, he calls him a machine. That's the lyric, wasn't it? Yeah, it's mad. Like the work ethic for Logic's wild. So that's the one thing you admire about him.
Yeah,
is his work ethic. It is, especially with his obviously got a family and stuff now, and he's still cracking on with music like he was when he was like on his own, just basement vibes. You know what I mean? Still got that hunger. So it's sick.
Right, top 3 songs.
All right, this is gonna be music, yeah, rack as well.
Music rack. We'll pick something out of it. So.
Do you want me to do top 3 for me first?
Yeah.
So number 3, Deja Vu.
Yeah.
Number 2, Interstellar.
Yeah.
Number 1, Favela.
Yeah, I thought it was Favela. Number 3, Favela. Number 2, Interstellar, and number 1, City in the Stars. So City in the Stars and Favela going on the SI Pod playlist on Spotify. I think that's the easiest way to do it. Just each of our favourite songs, seeing this is obviously somebody who fucking spam. City in the Stars, I'll go on the album, I click on it, I shuffle it because I've listened to the story enough times that I'm like, you start skipping stuff kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just because you're like, I really want to listen to this song, so you skip through to get to it. But I'll always start with City in the Stars every fucking time.
Yeah. To be fair, Gardens 3 I quite liked as well, but it's just because of that lengthy thing at the end of the song. It's just like,
yeah,
it ruins it sometimes. It ruins College Park for me, was that. Like, the song could bang, and it's just like, you've got like 2 minutes of that.
It's alright when it's a couple songs, like Fade Away on The Incredible True Story does it.
Yeah, exactly.
Where there's like 3 minutes
and
at the end.
The song's cool, but it's just like, do you have to listen to that scene every
time? It's alright, yeah, but it's alright, because you get to the end and you're just like, okay, I'll just skip this bit, because I know there's a bit coming at the end. Whereas when you've got like College Park, because at the end of nearly every song, it's just like, right, okay, do I want to have to listen to it if I don't want to listen to the whole story?
It's irritating, like, say, if you're not necessarily near somewhere that you skip, you just have it playing. So it's just like, So that's the only thing I'd say. It's just like, I like the skits when you first play it. Incredible True Story, though, I feel like the skits I can sit through more. They're not as long, I don't think.
About a minute most of the time.
Yeah.
You've only got the one long one, which is the Planet Destroy Planet, whatever the fuck.
Oh, yeah.
That one's called
Planet
Death, where it's about 3 minutes. But again, I find that fucking jokes, that one. So.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe because of who it is that's doing the skits. Bulletstorm Dude and Kai, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I can listen to their voices more rather than just them in the back of a car talking about some pointless shit.
But then it's like on Everybody. I know you don't like the album, but the fact it's Neil deGrasse Tyson, it's fucking jokes.
But it's just that message every time. Because it's actually trying to be philosophical, isn't it? So you listen to it the first time, but it's like listening to a lecturer say the same topic to you like 100 times. Like brainwash, isn't it?
Waiting Room on Everybody is a cool little like
first listen,
message.
20th listen?
To listen to
700th listen?
If you're listening through the album, it's a good listen. You wouldn't want it on shuffle. You wouldn't want Logic's discography on shuffle and then it comes on. Like, it's not as much. It's better if you were listening to the album and it comes on, kind of thing.
To be fair, if I was to put Logic on a shuffle and just to play him, I'd do Confessions of Dangerous Mind. I think that's the best album to just leave on a shuffle because there's no skit. It literally is just that, isn't it? Pretty sure there's no skit. Besides in Homicide, isn't it?
Yeah, but even that, it's like 30 seconds at the end, and
which is funny. It came out of my balls. Yeah.
Do you not want to say the whole thing?
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. There's parts, and like Bobby Tantino's, there's a couple where like I don't mind just putting on shuffle. Normally, if I went to just shuffle Logic just for like a background play, more energy, I'd do Confessions.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been spamming Incredible True Story recently because it's been refreshed.
Bang. Favorite feature, if you have one. I mean, there's
Lucy Rose.
Not really that many, but
it's either Lucy Rose or the City and the Stars guy, Robert Ivory.
The fact that when I had a look on SoundCloud, he had about 20 followers.
Really?
Yeah.
How many listeners has he got on here? Has he got any MP on Spotify?
No, he's not really on there, to be honest. Robert Ivory. He's not really got music on there.
0 man, please.
Yeah, he's not actually got any of his own music on there.
That's wild.
He's got a few songs on SoundCloud, but he might use like samples and shit, so obviously he can't. But if you go on SoundCloud and type his name in.
He's got that as well. For what though? Peanuts, Logic, 6, Robert Ivory.
Yeah. See if I can find him on YouTube. No, it's just going to come up with all the Logic stuff.
Alright, make songs in his bedroom. Yeah, fair play.
Yeah, so he had like 20 SoundCloud listeners.
But the like
500 followers on Twitter.
He's pretty good on that. And then
he's fucking insane, yeah.
Obviously Lucy Rose, which I said hopefully if he releases that album with him and Lucy Rose, that'll be one of my favourite projects.
So he's got some cool stuff.
Dynamic is insane.
He's supposed to have that with Lucy Rose. He's supposed to have one with Juicy J.
Yeah, cool.
There was one that was teased about like a narrative one again, which I suppose would be kind of like this with Morgan Freeman doing a narrative.
Oh, right.
But I think it got cancelled. I don't entirely know.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. There's one in College Park. Oh, have I lost it? No.
What, with Lucy Rose?
Yeah, Wake Up. That's good.
Yeah.
I really like
her voice is nice.
But I like it where like Logic won't necessarily sing. He lets Lucy Rose do it.
Yeah.
Whether Lucy has a verse, but I like when Logic just raps and then it's Lucy Rose. Like, I just think it's a sick combination.
That's what Robert Ivory feels like a bit in City and the Stars, to be honest, because he does the singing part.
His verse is quite good as well.
And then he does the actual rapping, because everybody was saying on Twitter, he's like, fucking hell, who is this?
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
So, yeah.
Would this, and do you think in the future it get top 3 or not?
No, it won't get top 3.
No.
No matter how long it is, I don't think. It'd always be the OG.
Yeah, exactly.
It's stuck in old school Logic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Incredible True Story.
2013 to 2015 era.
Under Pressure, and then if you say Welcome to Forever as an album, I said if you were to just consider albums, maybe Confessions, just because I play that a lot.
I'd have No Pressure in the first two.
It might only be Confessions just because that was the album we saw him.
Yeah,
so it's like association, isn't it? Yeah. So. I'm surprised Chess Skit wasn't top for you.
Fuck off.
As soon as I saw Chess there, I was like,
it was jokes. The fucking when. Oh, what's the fucking woman called? The intelligence lady. I can't remember. The one that
Thalia
turns into... No, that's from The Incredible True Story. That's That's when it gets upgraded to Thalia. I can't remember her fucking name. But anyway, when Kai moves his chess piece, and then she's just like, "Oh, Kai, no!"
Shut the fuck up.
Anyway.
You love chess.
Fuck off. Would you get the book? Would you... think about reading the book?
You've got one, haven't you? Has he got a new book?
He's got Supermarket, and then he's got his own one.
That?
I did audio. I've got the book, but I listened to it at work instead.
Was it him doing the voice?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So he'll probably do it for the new one. Obviously, the new one's Ultra 85, so it's about them finding paradise.
It might be quite good.
So
to be honest.
I was looking more forward to the book than the album. To be fair.
Yeah. Too fair.
Because it'd just be a fucking cool little story kind of thing, and he does well with the writing side of things. Supermarket was good.
What I was thinking, like, if he was to do a film, he should do The Incredible True Story and Ultra 85 as the film. Like, you just leave the planet, isn't it? Fucked it, like Wall-E style. You like that humans fucked it, you live on a spaceship, and then they try and find a new sense of life.
Well, you literally do it off the book. He's written a book, so you just make that book the film. Wherever that starts and wherever it ends, you just make that.
And have the voice actors as the actors as well. That'd be quite sick to be fair, wouldn't it? Yeah. Bulletstorm Dude and Kai.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously you'd have like Lenny and Castro and that sort of like six. You'd have them kind of people in there as well. But you could make great time out of it. Yeah, like using all of his friends and all that,
and then use his own music as the soundtrack. You don't have to do with any copyright crap. You know what I mean? Like you just have your own music as the soundtrack for it. It'd be sick, to be fair.
Right, we're on to my tier list now.
Yeah, may as well. So we're including projects as well as albums, isn't it?
it's every album that's on Spotify that he's done. The 5 mixtapes to start with, if you want to call it, and the 1 free mixtape and Glorious Bastards as well.
Oh yeah,
which I forgot about until I was listening through everything. I was like, oh yeah, that exists.
It's a shame, so I put that in there as well. Hard to find that, isn't it? 'Cause I actually quite enjoyed Glorious Bastards.
Yeah, I did as well. I was trying to figure out where to put it, and I was like, I want to put it there, but I can't justify putting it above some of these.
Before you delve into that, how many Quentin Tarantino references in his whole career do you reckon he's done?
Oh, it's fucking hundreds.
He's bummed him, I'm not going to lie. But, like...
Appreciation, isn't it?
It's probably been throughout the whole time. But Incredible True Story, it's like Contact and stuff like that. You can tell where it's all just like big and bold sort of music, I think. And then he obviously did Bobby Tarantino's... Oh, yeah, to be honest.
But then it's like...
and then Ultra 85 is...
It's in it, yeah. It's in
what was the song called? Teleport. I think that's quite a lot like Quentin Tarantino, the music. The music, I think, in Ultra 85 is very Tarantino soundtrack-esque sort of thing. And there, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the whole of that song is basically him referencing...
That's the whole point
Tarantino
in that
titles, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the point in that one. I think I'd have enjoyed that song. It was a good song, but I'd have enjoyed it a lot more if I knew what the fuck he was talking about.
Yeah. Watching all of Tarantino. He mentioned songs, titles where Tarantino maybe helped write it, not necessarily direct, like the whole thing. He was just involved in the project because Tarantino's goated in the film industry, isn't he? But yeah.
Right, so the original 5 mixtapes, the one later free mixtape, and all of his albums. And I suppose if you want to call the Bobby Tarantino's mixtapes or albums, I don't fucking know. The only one that's on Spotify that I haven't included is the Young Sinatra Volume Collection one. Because what's the point? Because it's all in other projects that I've ranked.
Yeah.
And then you've got like... the one with the 3 songs with Noel on, which I can't remember what the fucking it's called as a thing, and the 3P, the Half-Breed one with Castro. Because there's only 3 songs in them, so I didn't really want to put them in.
Very first, before he had the name Logic.
Psychological.
You've done that as well?
Yeah, that's one of the original 5, as I've said.
Okay.
Right, so do you want me to go from top or bottom first?
Go bottom and then get better.
Right, so all I've got is S, A, B, and C.
Right.
Because I couldn't really put anything low. I could if I split them out a lot more, but then you
like all this stuff though.
I put something that I think would go in A into fucking C because I go down to like F, and it doesn't really justify it very well. Right, so C, we've got Everybody, which is the best thing you want to do.
You don't actually like it as well then? Well, you don't mind all those projects.
I will justify. Yeah, so Everybody, Supermarket, Vinyl Days, and College Park. All of them, to be honest, Vinyl Days is probably my worst one. I like Everybody. Depending on what I hate Everybody, but I like the album. Depending on what mood you're in, but I can pick songs out there that I'd happily listen to, like Killing Spree, America, Everybody. There's songs out in there that I can easily pick out, and as a listen, it's a good listen. It's just not constantly, maybe.
Mondays wouldn't be able to tell you a song on that.
No.
I wouldn't be able to tell you. I thought he was
Bleed
an
It.
alright listen.
Remember Bleed It?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They were Black White Boy.
Yeah.
Because that was the one we put on the playlist. Yeah. But Vinyl Days is probably my least favourite of his projects. Saying that, I could happily sit and listen to it, but there's a lot of fucking skits in that as well.
Yeah.
A lot.
That's what put College Park down, because it's got Shimmy, and that was a banging song, to be fair.
So, College Park has got banging songs, but
it's the skits.
You get to the end, like Red Pill, 7. I think it's Lucy Rose that ends up at the end, so it's not so bad. Oh no, I might be thinking of Village Slum actually. But the best, like, I'll pick out the best songs, and it's like 2 minutes at the end where it's like, I don't want to listen to this.
Yeah, exactly.
I listened it through again, start to finish, and it's a decent listen to listen to as an album, but you can't really play it any other way, I don't think.
Did you listen to all of these when you ranked it?
I listened
to every single
this week. I've listened to everything.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And then Supermarket, again, I like the album, but I wouldn't spam it, kind of thing. But there's, like, it's nice songs, kind of thing. And Lemon Drop, I mean, Red Hot Chili Peppers background.
Yeah, no, there was one in Supermarket I quite liked. That's why
it's probably Lemon Drop. It's got the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Can I Kick It as well?
Oh, Can I Kick It?
Can I
Yeah.
Kick It?
Bohemian
Yes,
Rhapsody as well.
Yeah,
Decent.
so there was a couple.
Right, B. 2 of these didn't really want to put in here, but I fucking had to because I couldn't justify and put them with the rest. But Bobby Tarantino 2 and 3.
Damn.
Young Sinatra 4. Young Broken Infamous. Psychological and Inglourious Bastards. Psychological, I listened back through and I was like, I actually really like this. But its age really shows, which is where it kind of lets it down. But obviously it's going to, isn't it? Because that's fucking 20 years old or whatever.
Yeah.
Inglourious Bastards, I only put there because I've listened it through like 3 times in my life, maybe.
Yeah.
If it was on Spotify and that, I'd probably listen to it more, but he can't put it on there, obviously. And there's a lot of songs in there that are like the same as once he's released. So you kind of feel like you listen to the same thing. Young Broken Infamous is decent, but I couldn't put it with the other. I couldn't put it with the other early mixtapes because it's nothing sticks out.
It's hard with that because that's like discovery.
Much.
Well, when I first discovered Logic was that really Young Broken Infamous, wasn't it?
It's
on
probably not even that. It'd be when like Numbers and fucking.
There was someone
Spotlight
back in like SoundCloud. Someone did a Logic playlist, and it was Young Broken Infamous, The Undeniable, and the Welcome to Forever, just as a thing. And that was like what I'd always play.
Yeah, so that would be when Young Sinatra came out, which would have been 2013.
Young Sinatra, actually, yeah, that's it.
When Welcome to Forever came out. Yeah, they're all fucking...
Young Sinatra 2 and Undeniable were 2 separate things, aren't they?
So you've got Young Sinatra. Young Broken Infamous is its own thing.
Yeah.
Then you've got Young Sinatra. And then you've got Young Sinatra Undeniable.
Okay, yeah.
Young Sinatra Welcome to Forever. And then obviously Young Sinatra 4.
Yeah,
much later.
Yeah.
Young Sinatra 4's got fucking bangers on it. And I remember when it came out
let's have a look.
With the Dear God
Jaden as well.
background bit. Yeah, obviously Everybody Dies, stuff like that.
Oh, it's got
Wu-Tang. Is it Wu-Tang? No.
The Glorious Five and The Return.
Forever.
Yeah, The Return. Bang.
Haley Steinfeld. That one. Ordinary Day, yeah, fucking banging. But again, I couldn't put it as high as the other ones, although I spammed the shit out of that. I remember that. But
because that's what you bought merch then, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the first time I bought merch, I think, because I got the CD and a couple T-shirts.
Yeah.
Bobby Tarantino 3.
Flawless, one of his best songs.
Flawless and God Might Judge. But then I was looking at the rest of them and I was like,
yeah,
those two are on it, but I can't put it too high because just because of those 2 songs, kind of thing.
It's hard. Flawless saves that project, to be fair.
Bobby Tarantino 2 is in the same section as well. I mean, it didn't stand out as much as the first one, but it's got cool songs on it still. But Overnight, for some reason, I don't like it, and I don't know why. So it kind of pushed it down a little bit.
That Indica Badu with Wiz, cool. Every Day You Can Joy. That's an annoying song. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god, every motherfucking day.
That is an annoying song. Warm It Up, yeah, is alright. But yeah, Indica Badu.
Yuck's the best one.
Grandpa Spaceship, Rick and Morty reference as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Right, A. No Pressure, which nearly made it into
insane,
S.
to be fair, that project.
it nearly made S, but there's 2 songs on there that pushed it out. Bobby Tarantino, Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, Young Sinatra, and Young Sinatra Undeniable. Young Sinatra and Young Sinatra Undeniable, I've got so many fucking songs. I could happily listen to that entire album and not skip anything. Both of them. Or mixtapes.
Because the skits quite quick as well, aren't they? Like,
but they're funny, the skits, like when they're on the phone.
Yeah.
Marty Randolph.
Yeah.
When he's on the phone and all that, like, it's fucking jokes.
And like the waiting time is go fuck yourself.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I don't know
that.
which one that's on.
But No Pressure was sick. Like, I think he was in pretty interesting headspace in that album as well, wasn't it?
Obviously, that's when he's had his kids, so that's why I didn't think you'd like it as much.
Yeah,
because he's rapping about that a lot more, about being a dad.
I was doing an interesting trip when that came out, and we played it throughout the whole trip. I can't remember what it was. Might have just been Wales, I think. Ow, shit.
Good.
And that reminds me a lot, because I opened mic Aquarius 3, banging. Because that's that video, isn't it? When it's like slow motion.
He's walking behind the car.
Aquarius 3 is well cool.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah. I mean, like you say, it's quite hard where each project has a banger that does save it. But it's quite hard to rank the entire project to put it somewhere. That's why I think it'd be easier for you to rank stuff.
That whole project, as I say, except for 2 fucking songs. Obediently Yours, because it's a talking thing. It's annoying. I like A to Z. It's probably one of my favourite ones on there. It's just obviously you've got him with his old school rapping at the end. So I usually skip that part because I like the whole he's going through the alphabet in his rap.
I heard him say like Old Kanye, Dark Place, Man I Is, Open Mic Aquarius 3, and then Soulful 2. They're the ones that kind of stand out to me, I think.
5 hooks.
Perfect was the thing you played, wasn't it?
Yeah, we were the first people hearing that. Yeah. The first time we ever played it. So,
cool album.
But Obediently Yours is obviously too much talking, and then Celebration. It's got the one feature in the album, and of course it had to be that one, didn't it? Well, obviously he had to get let go by Bobby Boy Records and that because of shit that happened. Yeah. And I listened to that song for the first time when I was going through the albums. I was like, I'll listen to it just to go through the whole album, but always fucking skip it. It's like overnight. I can't fucking do it. Yeah.
What else did you put there? Bobby Tarantino.
Bobby Tarantino, banging album, 44 bars. I mean, Flexecution, Wrist. We've been through that one, haven't we?
What's the one that you said?
Bobby Tarantino.
Oh, normal one.
Yeah, first one. Fucking banging. Illuminatro, the fact that you play it backwards and it's a message.
Oh, Slave 2 is the Rambo thing.
Slave and Slave 2, yeah. 44 bars. I can see it's on your playlist.
Wrist. Yeah, this is the Logic playlist. So Spotify selects songs from each one and just puts it in like a Logic. Because you can tell the ones that they select are kind of like the hyped ones.
Yeah.
But remember Wrist, I remember that song. That's pretty cool.
The last one was Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. Most people don't like that album.
I know, I don't get why.
No, but it's the one we went to see him, so it's always going to be up there. And it is a decent listen.
Maybe it's because we went to see him live with it. Maybe I'll rank it high because of that. There's like a better connection to it, isn't it? Where I did play it like on the flight over. I think all I did was have it on. That album. So I played this album a lot, to be honest.
But Still Ballin' and Mama Show Love are the 2.
Yeah, look what they did.
Homicides on there. Was it Confessions of a Dangerous Mind itself?
The Kind of Reads song. Kind of Reads, banging.
Yeah, Cocaine,
Limitless, Icy,
Iconic,
Commando, Part of My Ego, Out of Sight. Yeah, they're all banging.
Yeah, exactly. Icy.
Yeah, they're all. I would quite like that album.
Right, and then that leaves Esther, which is in order as well. First to third. Welcome to Forever, The Incredible True Story, and Under Pressure.
Under Pressure, your top one?
No, Welcome to Forever's first.
Oh,
as in 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Welcome to Forever's my favourite and always will be. And Welcome to Forever is my favourite Logic song and probably always will be.
Welcome
Don't think anything's ever going to top it.
When John Bellion was a thing as well.
When what?
John Bellion.
Oh, John Bellion, yeah.
Yeah, banging.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need to say much about him. The original album, Under Pressure.
I can't look at Welcome to Forever.
Which fucking... I mean, Nicky,
look at that.
Soul Food,
Metropolis,
Sergeant Dex, Under Pressure itself, fucking Sergeant Dex.
I need to have a look at the track list.
The Incredible True Story speaks for itself. What are you looking for? Welcome to Forever.
No, I've got it here. Oh shit, you got 5 AM on there. One of his best songs. I'm thinking
925.
I'm thinking Okay. Saturday skit. Ballin', High Life, Banging, and you got Kid Ink on there, haven't it? On the low.
Yeah.
What's up with you?
But Feel Good, Break It Down, Walk On By.
Banging.
They come up. Nasty, when me and Ashley are always like, Dustbin. It sounds like saying Dustbin. Randolph Returns skit. Yeah, Young Jedi, High Life.
Yeah,
Common Logic,
banging,
Just a Man of the Year.
Yeah, the end.
This is the end. Yeah, the whole fucking album's banging. I'd happily listen to that on repeat for like a year.
That's probably, to be honest, yeah.
So
Numbers isn't on that though, is it? That's just
Numbers is on Young Sinatra, or is it Undeniable? I shall look because I have it all on my phone anyway. Right, Young Sinatra. Yeah, I mean Undeniable. Right, Inception, Set the Tone, Dead Presidents 3, Used to Hate It, No Biggie, Disgusting, Relaxation, Tic Tac Toe, Spotlight, Life of a Dom, We Get High, 500 Days of Summer. 500 Days of Summer, the fact there's fucking film reference in there. What You Want, Do You Like, A Girl, Young Sinatra 3, All Sinatra Everything, Dear God, I Made It, Worldwide, and Numbers. I mean, that's fucking banging. And then, obviously, your normal Young Sinatra's fucking slaps as well. Like, All I Do, Are You Ready, Addiction, Juice.
Bitch, I'm all about the brain, that's why they call me. Logic.
Yeah, so there's my ranking anyway.
Yeah, my number one is Incredible True Story.
Yeah.
That's what I need.
Number 2 for me.
Welcome to Forever is very close though, because like you say, it's this discovery period of Logic as well, isn't it? It's the kind of when we played Black Ops and just played Logic.
Yeah, rocking with FaZe Clan, as he says in one of his lyrics.
NW2 and the Favela as well.
Favela one, yeah.
So, yeah.
Right.
And then like No Pressure, Under Pressure was,
Top 3 as well, yeah, banging.
Nicky. The Actual Under Pressure song was quite cool when he's like talking on the phone and shit.
That fucking bounce,
yeah.
Bitch, bounce. On this one.
So yeah,
right. If you agree, tell me. If not, suck yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Lyrics.
So we're just doing the lyrics from Ultra 85. Yeah. Actually, before we rank, whilst we're in the ranking,
Jesus Christ! I've just seen your list. Fuck it.
Yeah, but no, but towards the end, I think it pulls off a little bit. There's some songs where like I said to you, I'll go into it. Like I feel like he repeats himself, so I don't need to write it again. But your top 3 Logic songs.
I don't know. Welcome to Forever.
Intermission. Come on.
Welcome to Forever. Bounce and. Ballin'.
I should have mentioned it to you before we filmed this.
No, that's probably it. That's probably the 3.
I mean, I would just say Intermission, just because it's fucking banging.
You got to say 2 and 3 as well. Flawless.
Yeah, Intermission, Flawless, and then Walk On By or something. No, 5 a.m. 5 a.m. 5 a.m.
Fair enough.
So Intermission, Flawless, 5 a.m. Right, lyrics. Paul Rodriguez. Isn't he a skateboarder?
I don't know.
I think he's a pro skater.
Fuck knows.
Because it's him talking at the start.
Yeah, I know it's him talking at the start, yeah.
If you hating on Logic, then we all know you ain't with it. I provided various people with jobs like I was Steve. Kill the beat, then let them grieve. Kill the beat, then let them grieve. I'm driven, you better fasten your seatbelt. Spit heat till your face melt. I'm driven, better fasten your seatbelt there. Play on words, banter. See if you ain't get the message now. This whole song is about passion. This is everything I got. It's everything I have to give. If that ain't enough for you, fuck you, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's NF vibes as well, isn't it? I mean, NF wouldn't swear, but...
Doing what I want.
Fuck you, I'm
doing
what I want. Yeah. He does say a lot in this project, fuck you, I'm happy, I'm accepting who I am. Don't you think he says that a lot?
Yeah, because I suppose it's the way he's gone, isn't it? So that's what he wants out of life now. To do what he wants and kind of fuck what everybody else thinks. Which is what everybody should think.
Yeah, but maybe not every song. That's my point.
Maybe not. But
that's what everybody vibes as that, because it's kind of like, okay, I get your message, but I don't need it 15 songs worth of it. But yeah, Mission Control, open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give a fuck about the competition. Food for thought, this is the highest caliber nutrition. I mean, that's bar, to be fair. Self-medicate like a clinician, more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. I'm higher than the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
Fucking first edition.
Yeah, my flow rare like a first edition. Yeah. I mean, that whole flow, I think that's one of his best flows around, is Mission Control, where he's just ending in ishin, you know? Ish. Deja vu, ain't no more fucks to give, I gotta live my life. See? Rings a bell, doesn't it? Regardless if you think I'm living it right. Because the money and fame, success in the game has nothing to do with the life of happiness you plan to attain. See if any of you can pick up a sequence or pattern. I've been all around the world and back again. I wrap it in a microphone. I mean, that's goals, isn't it?
Yeah.
Literally, that's just the lifestyle you need to do, isn't it? You just travel the world and then document it through music. Banter. Give a damn if I got to live up to every single one of your expectations. I used to move a certain way because I was afraid that I would not be loved the way that I deserve to be.
That's facts. You're tiptoeing around because you don't want to upset people, but then you kind of, again, you just think, fuck this, fuck everyone,
but it's
kind of thing.
But
obviously worded it differently, obviously there, but...
Like what they probably say to you in therapy and stuff is like, as soon as you accept who you are, nothing else really matters.
You can be happier.
It's not necessarily selfish, but it's like, you know your flaws and things like that. You know what I mean? Like there's certain things, once you know who you are, because they always say like the corny thing, the only person holding you back is yourself, which kind of does make sense when you put it in a different context, not some wanky one-bar shit. Because it is kind of the harshest person is probably yourself. Your inner critic. Yeah. Especially if you've got quite a dark mind, your inner critic's savage.
Straight face down.
Then you think... So it's quite hard to please that person. So it's like, if you can't be pleased, how can you expect anyone else to please you?
Yeah.
Because they're just going to give off that energy where it's like, you're just pointless and shit. Right, Favela.
Have you got the whole song written down there?
Yeah, look. He says the coolest bars in it. I think that's why it's my favourite. Writing these lyrics in the back of the train, trying to sustain through the pain. Been smoking and drinking a little more than I should, and I would do better, but I'm human. You know what I mean? Banter. Suicide Boys lyrics, that. Escape through the page, contemplating my age. Poetic justice for those who trust us. Escape through the page, though. Banging. You know, vent through a pen, enough bars. Find your way to vent, people. You know what I mean? We get bread, you get crust. Joke.
Crust is bread.
Love is a must. World we live in is fucked up. Want beef, end up a vegetable. The bitch in me is undetectable. Bar that. I'm too respectable. If I had a penny for my thoughts, then I'd be Elon Musk. One of his coolest bars is the bitch in me is undetectable. That's jokes. That does too. Hits never went to my head. You know, 1-800.
Yeah.
Then you think like he's just going like, yeah, no, I was never concussed. Because I think that's a sick play on words. Because he's had hits now that have gone major.
Yeah,
like mainstream, hasn't it?
That Homicide and Every Day
are
like the three main.
But he hasn't changed, has he? Since he's done that, he hasn't made other songs like that. He's just gone fuck tried, you, has he? Yeah, so that's what basically. Modern Warfare 2 at the Favela was my escape when I wasn't scrubbing floors like Cinderella. Back when I used to bust tables, now I bust rhymes. No glass slipper, pass me the mic, I go Jack the Ripper. Getting this bread because the people fuck with it. Your whole shit's stale, wouldn't feed ducks with it. Think you could body me, bitch? You couldn't even limb me. Tapes. Couldn't even limb me. God is 3. The saddest part is you'll never decipher this poetic puzzle. A muzzle needed like Hannibal Lecter. Far from a lecture, here to protect you if you need it. Pick up the pen and then bleed it. Pick up the mic and then read it. We do the show, then repeat it for the people that need it. What flow do you reckon that's from? I'm trying to think what it is. I master it, record it. Now the people. Oh, it's Welcome to Forever. Is it? Yeah, it's that vibe.
I can need it. I'm not gonna be able to tell.
He goes, I write it, then rap it, record it, master it, then produce it, or something. I don't know. So the people can adore it, or something like that. You know, like at the end.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's that he's always kept that sort of vibe, isn't it? I pick up the pen and then bleed it, pick up the mic and then read it. We do the show, then repeat it for the people that need it.
Because you've absolutely butchered it. I couldn't tell you what song it was from.
Yeah, whatever the end. He does go. Yeah. Well, I just thought when I heard that, I was like, I swear I've heard him say something like that before. He does the process, doesn't he? From thoughts to paper to recording it. So it started off as just your own thoughts, and then it's obviously relaying it to people that need your voice. You know what I mean? I can relate. Ghost in the Machine. I got people that love me and some people that can't stand me, but no matter what they say, I know I am me. I mean, that's
just be you, regardless of what people
Sticks
think.
And stones will break my minds. Words will fuck your life up. Right, Interstellar. Whole song?
Do you just want to say the whole song?
Oh, he says facts in this, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, the Interstellar's fucking best lyrics.
They never understood what you've been through. What's life without pushing? In a hotel room, contemplating my death. I've been on tour so long, feel like ain't nothing left. It's in these moments that I find freedom. Luckily, your mind's a gallery full of artistic expression that could fill up the galaxy. It's okay to not be okay. I mean, that's a banging bar. Artistic expression could fill the galaxy, isn't it?
Even the whole "it's okay not to be okay."
Yeah, exactly. That's that mental health slogan, isn't it? Just don't let that present mood dictate the rest of your day. It's decent, isn't it?
Just because something shit's happened, don't dwell on it.
While you compare yourself to others on a screen, you could put that phone down, look around and feel serene, but this thing in our pockets are part of our daily routine, distraction from taking action, full of synthetic satisfaction from dopamine hits, from swipe, likes and captions. Comparison is destroying your passion.
So, OCD song is the whole thing about people with their phones need to fuck off, basically. Like, you're paying too much attention to your phone. Like, somebody will come up and meet them and they're clench the device that's in their hands.
It's pretty cool.
And then they're always asking for a photo so that they can get more likes than usual.
Well, it's like at a concert as well, isn't it? People living in the moment, but you see all these little phones everywhere.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Like what you saw at NF in Manchester, wasn't it? It's just like, why can't we just enjoy him in the thing? Get like a mosh on the go. And you just got your phone up like this. You know what I mean? Who are you showing that to? Like, no one gives a fuck about that footage.
And are you ever going to watch this again?
Yeah. I don't understand it. Unless you do like a little mashup, because then you can do little trailers. So it's not... You got that TikTok mentality then where it's like, okay, you haven't recorded a song for 3 minutes, so people couldn't really give a fuck. You recorded a song maybe for like 10 seconds. Oh, and then you show another one. You know what I mean? It's like TikTok mentality where it's like attention span. Because like, I don't get it when someone's just sat there like... Literally, when you do the whole like camera on the crowd, they were like this. So who are you showing this to? Just to prove that you're interesting, but you're just as bland as the fucking stale bread on your underside of your dick.
Unless you're midget and you're holding your phone up like that so you can watch it through your phone, because sometimes I had to do that. Like, I'm trying to figure out what's happening, and I do that, and you zoom in on the fucking stage. It's like, oh shit, this is what's happening, because like somebody's head's got in the way or something.
But like what they've done now, I mean, they're talking about the festivals as well, where like it does seem like the respect's kind of going a bit, where all the crowds surge and people not giving a fuck, throwing shit. I always get to understand why people throw stuff, but when artists now get phones thrown at them, it's like,
imagine
that being thrown at you. It's like fucking brick, to be honest.
I mean, because people want photos and shit, don't they? But why?
But just to prove that, like, oh, I took a selfie, you're not there with me. The backstory of that picture is you are the twat that threw the phone on stage. Yeah. Everyone that's seen that picture go, well, you're not there with it, and backstage having a laugh, you clearly just threw that phone on the stage. So what story is that?
Pointless.
Oh, remember when I threw the phone on stage? You took a picture and I've never seen it again, mate. I don't get it.
And nobody gives a fuck.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
If you hate Rich doing what you love, then what's the point? That's what you said. No?
Yeah, but it's the line after that.
And it's because this mentality that you can't pass a certain point.
Yeah, there you go. Because people will be like, right, I've been doing this for a week and nothing's come of it.
Yeah.
So what's the point?
Well, so again,
no,
TikTok
you need to do it, and you think like, oh, if I keep at it, maybe something will happen in the future. So just keep trying if you're enjoying what you're doing.
Yeah.
Don't, because that's the best line in that fucking song.
Or when people keep making YouTube channels and then maybe get 10 views and then give up. And it's like, your first 20 videos are going to be shit. When you make music, your first 20 songs are going to be banter. I mean, you got to have that growth in order to keep going, isn't it? And the way how you break through is that resilience.
Yeah.
How are you going to make one song and break through, go to the main public eye where everyone's seeing? You're just going to crumble because you'll be like, what now?
Game, right? You look at Rocket League, say fuck it, or you just look at the esports players for Rocket League, and then you've got like the YouTubers like Musty and Sunless Khan, the main two, and Mertzy, they're the main ones I know, where they've put thousands and thousands of hours into it, and they're sweaty, and people will think, oh, I'm going to play that now, and they'll play it. They'll play it for a week at 2 hours a day, and be like, oh, this game's shit, and it's like, no, you're shit at it because you won't put the time into
like football as well,
and you won't keep going.
Kick a ball, like, oh, you're expecting like Arsenal's manager to come by and just be like, you're fucking amazing. It's like, just you've got to put in the grind.
If you're enjoying it, just keep going.
And what they had for just because you make it doesn't necessarily mean that not everyone's going to see it. So you got to put in the work on top of the creative work to get it out there, to turn heads. Because you could have this backlog of insane stuff, but you haven't marketed it right.
Greatest rapper alive is probably stacking produce.
Exactly.
Logic bar. So
it's like, even if you're good, don't get disheartened that you're not necessarily getting views. You've just got to try and push it in a different direction.
Just keep trying.
You just keep going with it.
Just keep swimming. Keep swimming.
Which, as you get older, you start giving less of a fuck about everything, and that helps as well. Because what Ricky Gervais says, he found fame when he was like 40. So he's lived a normal life up until then. He thinks, fuck the world anyway. You've gone into that industry with that mentality, rather than be like a kid and fucked up, like getting abused and that. You know, getting taken advantage of and that.
Anyway.
Right, and your heart still beats as you listen, so take it day by day and make the right decision. And something to this world, don't multiply division. Focusing on the past is not the present vision. Worrying about the future is just a head-on collision. Live in the now if you can. I mean, that's a bar, to be fair. Worrying about the future is just a head-on collision.
Live in the now if you can.
But focusing on the past, don't get caught up on that. Depends. That's easier said than done. Depends what your past is, to be fair. But then worrying about the future, don't even fucking worry about it.
No, just whatever happens.
Yeah. It's cool to have maybe a plan in place, isn't it? So stuff
but you
falls
can't be
into place.
So rigid about it. This didn't happen by this age.
So you're scared to even do anything.
Yeah,
you just do it, isn't it?
Yeah.
But kind of thinking about something that your future self does, things do fall into place anyway.
Yeah.
When this guy said a pretty cool TikTok where I said to you, where you represent your 20s, where like a lot goes on. Where you get like frustrations and stuff, but your 20s is kind of designed for you to try shit because you're still kind of new to adult life and that. Your 30s is you kind of accept there's certain things going on and all that bullshit. The 40s is you don't give a fuck. Yeah. Things come into your lap. It's like things will appear because you're just plodding around now. You know what I mean?
Just an old fuck.
Well, I don't know as many lyrics now, so I think the album kind of tailors off a little bit now. In retrospect, write it, record it, let the people absorb it. So same sort of pattern again. 44 ever, fucking with the fame got me like, huh? I'm a rap till I can't even speak. So he still likes rap, you know?
Yeah.
He can't just say fuck rap, because he says that a lot.
No, he still does it, doesn't he? So
rap is the way how you will speak your thoughts. You know, like NF, like fuck therapy. You just, if you're a rapper, then that's you.
Putting pen to paper.
Yeah. Love me. Some days it feels like I'm not evolving. I don't know where I'm heading, but I'm at the junction. I'm at a cross. Lost souls at a cross.
Yeah.
But Planet Death skit. Fuck you. Chess is amazing. Had to write. Teleport. Bitch, you bugging me like zzz.
First time
when I first heard that, I went off the song.
Yeah.
I didn't even finish it.
First time I heard it, I was like, "What is this? Like, this is a bit weird." But
no. I've got used to it now.
Yeah.
But when I first heard it, I went off the song.
Okay, you get used to it, where it's kind of like, okay, that it's in there, but the rest of the song, the actual, like, when he's rapping, it is fucking insane, especially the second half of the song. But then you just look at it and you're like, oh, it's logic, isn't it? Like, it's fun. He's gone for a funny route of it as well, because I don't know if there's a specific reason why he's bugging me like zzz.
It's just Kanye vibes, isn't it? I thought when I first heard it, it's just like something Kanye would say. But when at the end where like he's teleporting, he's seeing himself.
Teleport.
Yeah, like that
going through his life. Yeah,
because he's done a music video for that, hasn't it? I wouldn't mind seeing that actually.
He's got a little background bit behind him where it's all changing. I haven't actually watched it. I skimmed through it, but
anyway. Suck on my blood type.
Huh?
Suck on my blood type.
Suck on one.
I'm not defined by my past. This is a different me, and you can teleport the fuck up out of my face if you feel differently.
That's jokes.
Antidote. This art I make go over your head like Michelangelo. That's a bar, to be fair. That's like roof painting and shit, isn't it? You know, like when you fuck getting a painting, fuck putting a painting on the wall, paint the wall. That's a flex. You know what I mean? Don't decorate the ceiling with paintings, just paint the ceiling. That's when you know you're balling out. Michelangelo, go over your head, you know. Once upon a time in Hollywood, from Metropolis to Upgrade, we finally made it here. Banging little vibe, that. Been on tour for 10 years like a Marine that's been deployed. And now none of it matters, just my woman and my boy. So, yeah.
That's where his missus was pregnant again as well, though.
There was a load of Tarantino bars and that.
I mean, but it's fucking forever, isn't it? That song's quite long as well.
And like he says, his favourite was Kill Bill, wasn't it? Because it's all like that crazy
Kill
energy.
Bill.
And now Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which I found that film a bit boring now. What's your favourite Tarantino film? Come on, this is a logic question.
Let's just say Kill Bill, because I don't actually know how many I've watched.
Django.
I couldn't even name them.
Django
Unchained was a cool film, yeah.
I like Django and Inglourious Bastards. Are you sheltering enemies in the state?
I'd probably say Kill Bill, because it's the Japanese vibe, and it's
Kill Bill's banging.
It's the Asian vibe, and it's the baddies running around chopping people's heads off. So
exactly.
Can't go wrong.
I'm pretty sure there's only one more Tarantino film left. I'm pretty sure he only said there was like 10 and then he's done with life.
Just end it.
So I have to try and watch it. Whatever else. Alright, peace, love and positivity. Hoping these lyrics connect like Tetris. Picking the pen up when I'm feeling pent up, like a canine when he picking the scent up. Locked in, you know what I mean? What the fuck was that?
I don't fucking know.
City of the Stars. Protect your heart before they catch wind of the sins that you hold deep. Dark, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, that is Suicide Boys. Like I done the track 16 on the Incredible True Story, I run it and always will from afar. Where's track 16? Run it.
Yes, that's why you said track 16, run it.
I thought it was, but...
Yeah, but it's jokes, because
drop hits, get money, run it.
The way I look at it, technically this album's from before the Incredible True Story, and things contradict themselves. Like, how would he know that? Because technically it's placed before.
Yeah, exactly, because he says another one where he's like, I released the Incredible True Story, isn't it, as a masterpiece.
Yeah, and he says, obviously, about how his favourite film was Kill Bill, but in the Incredible True Story, he says it is Kill Bill.
Oh, right.
So, like...
Yeah.
But obviously, it's not like you need to read into it that much, because of the fucking time frame between them and all that shit.
But maybe
it's just funny to, like, think about.
Maybe because it's in space, they're jumping from time zones.
Oh, yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, fuck it, why not?
To defend logic here, you can just go through wormholes and just go through time. Right, thank you for believing in me. Could set you free, so I'm a double down on being me. Nothing but peace, love, and positivity. Alan Watts, a great philosopher, once said, anything you can be interested in, you'll find others who are. As cliche as it is, it's hard to fit in. Find others like yourself, but if you search hard enough, they are out there. Doesn't he have an Alan Watts in Incredible True Story? That's him. He says that, doesn't he?
It's in something, and it's basically the same thing.
He says that. I swear he says anything you can be interested in, you'll find others.
If you're not interested, but that's somebody else is bound to be interested in what
it's all cough and no vomit, isn't it? Something like that.
It's in the Incredible True Story. It's at the end of the Incredible True Story, the song. So, because I've just done horrible rendition of it, but I can hear the voice in my head.
It's all wretch and no vomit. Remember that? I remember him just saying.
Should we have a quick look?
Will it actually load the lyrics? Unless you can Google the lyrics. But you actually had Alan Watts in there. I wonder what the copyright's saying on that.
Incredible.
No, I should have it here. There you go.
It's right at the end.
Kyle returned to Ridge if logic lies best. I'll definitely probably have to say Kill Bill. Oh, that's actually when they're landing. Because that's right at the end, isn't it? When they actually land and find paradise. At the end of that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. We like to be painters, like to be poets, we like to be writers, but as everybody knows, we can't earn any money that way. What do you want to do? When we finally got down to something which the individual says he really wants to do, I will say to him, you do that. Forget the money. If you say that getting the money is the most important thing, you'll spend your life completely wasting your time. You'll be doing things you don't like doing in order to go on living. Blah, blah, blah. Better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way. Stupid spending time is doing bullshit. Blah, blah, blah. It's all
it's just the end.
Never gets there.
What do I desire?
Oh,
therefore, it's so important to consider this question. What do I desire?
Yeah. I swear he says, like, you'll find... Maybe someone else used Alan Watts. But, like, yeah, if you're interested in something, you'll find others that are doing it as well. You find your people. You do it. You just got to actually find the energy to get off your ass and do it.
Somebody is interested in everything. Anything you can be interested in, you'll find others who are.
What's that? In the thing, is it?
The Incredible True Story.
Right, yeah.
It's one of the bits where you skimmed past.
So
yeah. But anyway, that's lyrics, because...
yeah, exactly. Banging lyrics.
I knew this episode would go on for fucking time as well.
Well, good job we didn't do patient book. But like he says, logic is going more philosophical. So you don't need patient book, isn't it? Because logic...
because the whole episode has been. Yeah.
So we go.
Right,
Logic, Edge 85.
Go and listen.
We knew it was going to be a big one because Logic fans and that.
Big one.
Suck yourself.
Right, new music.
Right, Logic Ultra 85.
Yep.
Poya, They Could Never Make Me Hate You. The Kid Laroi, The First Time Deluxe Version. Post Malone, F1 Trillion. Tinashe, Quantum Baby. YG, Just Read Up 3. The Script, Satellites. Singles, Chasing State of Stormzy, Backbone. Machiavelli God, Pinky Ring. Baka, A Girl Like You, Drake, 100 Gigs, Jazz Dior, Close to God.
There'll be loads more as well, because obviously it's been 3 weeks. But fuck it.
We just did random one. Otherwise, we'd be there for ages. So.
Exactly.
Poya was pretty cool, to be fair.
Yeah, cool little album. Got Rick Ross on it. I'll fucking
Yeah, exactly. Kid Laroi was pretty cool as well.
I didn't listen to that.
And then
Falling in Reverse, did you say that one?
Yeah, oh yeah, Falling in Reverse is Ronald.
Yeah. Although I know most of the songs because I've heard them all already.
There's actually a lot more rap in it than I thought.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Not much screaming. So.
And then the single, the Backbone song's pretty cool, Chasing Status. And then Red, Blue, Green or something by Drake was pretty cool.
Fuck knows. I didn't really listen to anything else.
But Jez Dior Close to God was good as well. It's deep, that song, so check that out.
Album of the week, Logic. There you go.
Yeah.
Single of the week, fuck knows.
A song off Logic's album.
Yep. City in the Stars.
Right, done?
Yeah, Fact Joke can suck themselves.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in.
Totally.
Thank you for listening to another episode. You can find us on all streaming platforms under the SoulInsights Podcast. Please leave us a rating and review. Check out our socials, CSI Index,
TikTok and Instagram,
the SoulInsights Index,
YouTube,
SoulInsights.